Gatachaman is a live-action film based on the Japanese anime of the same name, also based on the cartoon from when I was a kid called G-Force or Battle of the Planets. And the plot of this movie is that you have this alien race called the Galactors. They want to take over the Earth, and they are using this virus to turn people into Galactors. And the virus gives you superpowers, but at the same time turns you into slaves of the Galactors, and you are forced by the virus to use these powers for their means. And the only ones that can stop the Galactors are the Gatachaman, 5 chosen ones that get their powers from a stone, and when they hold on to these G-Force stones, they become a superpowered force known as the Gatachaman. Now, I'm not gonna bother mentioning the actors' names because these are all Japanese actors that we're not gonna know unless you look them up on IMDb, and the names are probably gonna be way too hard to say, so I'm just gonna say the names of their characters instead, which are pretty easy to say. Ken is the leader of the group, and he's the one dressed in white. And then you have Ryu, the muscle, who's dressed in green, and he has the orange-colored hair. June, the only girl of the group, and she's the brains. She's very fast, and she's dressed in purple, I believe. And then you have Jinepe, who is Jun's brother, and he's like the fun-loving trickster of the group. If you were to compare this to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Jinepe would be kind of like Michelangelo, and he's dressed in orange. And finally you have George, the badass, who has traits of all 4 of the other Gatachaman, and he's dressed in black. He's pretty much the loner, the wild card, and I really loved this movie. This was such an awesome movie. The fighting in this movie was excellent. The action scenes were great. The special effects were awesome. The characters were very good. They were done very well. They felt like the characters from the cartoon that I grew up with, Battle of the Planets. And I know if someone were to watch this now, not realizing that the source material actually came out before Power Rangers, way before Power Rangers. I mean, people would think that this is a Power Ranger ripoff, and yet it's not. Power Rangers is actually ripping off of this, and Voltron, which was another show kind of like this, based on Japanese anime called Go Lion, which had 5 young space explorers fighting and then jumping into 5 lions, and those 5 lions combine into a big robot, but that's a story for another video. Gatachaman was just done so darn well. The spaceship that they fly is excellent, looks exactly like the spaceship in the cartoon, and does it exactly like it's supposed to in the cartoon. Has this special ability, which I don't want to spoil, and it's just such a great movie that they did this so darn well, and actually stuck to the source material so darn well. And I'm hoping when they do the Power Ranger reboot movie that reboot is just as good as this live-action film here, Gatachaman. Now, I got this at the Comic-Con that I went to a few weeks back in November, the Rhode Island Comic-Con, and it was just really cool that I got this. So you could probably order this off of Amazon somewhere on the internet, maybe, if you're interested in getting it. You may be able to stream it off of Netflix, maybe not. I'm not sure if it's on Netflix or not, but or if it's on, or if somebody uploaded it onto YouTube or not. But it's a really good movie. I definitely recommend it. If anybody's interested in Japanese anime, to check this out. And check out the source material anime that this is based on, Battle of the Planets or G-Force or Gatachaman. Any one of those names, you'll find this fantastic anime. Yes, there are other animes very similar to it, like Voltron, or there's also another one called the Ronin Warriors. It's very similar to Gatachaman. 5 multicolored heroes fighting against an evil force. And of course, the stones that they use are kind of like a MacGuffin, but it's just done so darn well. I really did like this. So as far as grade, I'm going to give this an A. That's how much I really liked it. Definitely check this out.